In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 college basketball games happening on March 5th, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college basketball games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Loyola Chicago versus Northern Iowa. The Missouri Valley Conference Tournament semifinals will feature an intriguing matchup between the Loyola Chicago Ramblers and Northern Iowa Panthers today at the Enterprise Center in St. Louis. KenPom's adjusted efficiency margin is showing that Loyola Chicago is 30th in the sport with a plus 15.94 rating so far, while Northern Iowa is 89th in the country with a plus 8.8 rating this season. Offensive rebounding is critical for obvious reasons, and the Ramblers are averaging 6.5 offensive boards per game, while the Panthers are averaging just 5.1 per game. These teams played to cap off the regular season, and that game went to overtime, so it should be an extremely close game. All in all, go with the Loyola Chicago Ramblers as they are equipped to pull off the upset here. So Loyola Chicago to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Looking at the scoring outputs recently, the Ramblers are scoring 81.3 points in their previous 3 games, while the Panthers are averaging 90.8 points in their last 4 games. Both teams have shot the ball well, as Loyola Chicago is shooting 49% from the floor, while Northern Iowa is shooting 46.6% as a team. Even if Loyola Chicago's defense plays its best, this Northern Iowa offense will be the toughest challenge it faces all season in the conference, which should lead to a third high-scoring game between these teams. The Panthers rank in the top 45 nationally in KenPom offensive efficiency, effective field goal percentage, and turnover rate, while being led by one of the most talented scorers in the country in Green. Loyola Chicago has maintained an elite 3-point shooting percentage despite launching over 43% of their shots from beyond the arc, and Northern Iowa's defense is very vulnerable from the perimeter. Both of the regular season games between these teams went way over, including the near 200-point Classic last time out, and these teams are just too good at shooting the ball to contain. So over the projected total is our full game total pick. Oklahoma versus Kansas State. A pair of teams near the bottom of the Big 12 standings take the floor in search of a victory in the Sunflower State. The Oklahoma Sooners are on the road as they travel to face the Kansas State Wildcats today. Oklahoma comes into this game with a 16-14 record, and they have gone 13-16-1 against the spread. Even though they have been a bit inconsistent this season, they have won 2 games in a row. In the last game against West Virginia, the defense was elite, giving up only 59 points, and that led to the 13-point victory. Oklahoma is averaging 68.5 points, while their defense is giving up 64.7 points per game. Tanner Gross has been the top player for Oklahoma, averaging 12.3 points while shooting 54.2% from the field. On the other side of this matchup is the Kansas State Wildcats, who sit with a 14-15 record overall, and they have gone 15-12-2 against the spread. Just a few weeks ago, it looked like Kansas State might be a tournament team, but now they are going to need to win the Big 12 tournament to get in. Kansas State has lost 4 games in a row, and in the last game against Texas Tech, it was a 5-point loss. Kansas State is averaging 69 points, while their defense is giving up 66.9 points per game. Yijilpak has been the top player for Kansas State, averaging 17.7 points while shooting 45.7% from the field. Oklahoma is 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 road games. Oklahoma is 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 road games against a team with a winning home record. The over is 4-0 in Kansas State's last 4 games played on Saturday. These 2 teams have identical conference records but are trending in different directions. Kansas State has lost 4 straight, while Oklahoma has won their last 2. Kansas State has faced some tough teams, but a big concern is the potential absence of Noel. He is one of the team's best players and chief playmaker, so his absence will hurt their ability to push the pace. Oklahoma likes to play at a slow, methodical pace, and this will play into their hands as they shoot well from the floor 47.5%, and are extremely efficient in the half court. Oklahoma is a sneaky dangerous team in the Big 12 tournament, and a win here will give them some nice momentum. Kansas State hasn't been winning games as of late, but they have been competitive, and at home, they have played better this season. I expect Oklahoma's offense is going to struggle, and that is going to be the difference as Kansas State gets the job done. So Kansas State to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Oklahoma comes into this game 68th in offensive efficiency and 34th in defensive efficiency on the year according to Ken Palm. The Sooners are 27th in the nation in effective field goal percentage, 5th in two-point field goal percentage, and 216th in three-point shooting this season. Oklahoma doesn't push the tempo as they are 296th in tempo with 65.3 possessions a night. The Wildcats are 212th in tempo with an average of 66.9 possessions per game. This one has some rock fight mixed into it, but after seeing 140 points in the first meeting, there's just enough offense here to wind up over the mark. So over the projected total is our full game total pick. Oregon versus Washington State. A pair of teams from the Pac-12 take the floor in search of momentum heading into the conference tournament when they lock up in the Pacific Northwest. The Oregon Ducks are on the road as they make the trip to face the Washington State Cougars today. Washington State is 0-4 against the spread in their last 4 home games. Washington State is 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 home games against a team with a winning road record. The over is 3-0-1 in Oregon's last 4 games played on Saturday. The under is 4-1-1 in the Ducks' last 6 games following a straight-up loss. While Washington State is the hotter team, they have played the worst team in the Pac-12 in their last 2 games, while Oregon has played 3 ranked teams in their last 4 games. In beating Oregon State in their last 2 games, the Cougars failed to cover the spread in each game. In their win over the Washington State Cougars a few weeks back at home, the Ducks held the Cougars to 30.1% shooting in a low-scoring and close affair. I look for that to happen again. Washington State has struggled to cover spreads at home as of late, and it's going to be a problem again in this game. Look for Washington State to struggle to score against Oregon, and that is going to be the difference as Oregon gets the job done. This will be a slower-paced defensive game, and Oregon will grind out the win and get their 19th win of the season heading into the conference tournament. Oregon to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Oregon comes into this one ranked 60th in offensive efficiency and 95th in defensive efficiency this season. The Ducks are going to have to improve on their defensive work as they are 150th in effective field goal percentage defense in the heart of conference play this season. Oregon is 164th in tempo with an average of 67.6 possessions a night this season. Washington State is 74th in effective field goal percentage defense while they are 18th in offensive rebounding percentage and 201st in free throw attempts per field goal attempt on the year. The Cougars are 259th in tempo with 66.1 possessions a night. 4 of the last 5 meetings between the teams saw a combined 135 points or less, including the 121 points we saw just a few weeks ago in Eugene. The Ducks only scored 67 points in their last game, and the Cougars scored 71 points in their last game. Oregon will get back to playing solid defense facing a Washington State team that only shot 38.7% from the floor in their last game. The Ducks will slow the pace and lean on their defense. Look for another low-scoring affair here that winds up short of the mark. So under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.